Welcome, Aries, both new and returning viewers, to Zodiac Talks Tarot. I'm thrilled to have you here as we dive into some transformative insights that the stars have in store. Now, let's talk about tomorrow's celestial event, the Venus square Saturn alignment. This isn't your average cosmic occurrence, Aries. If there's one sign that feels the weight of this transit more than anyone else, it's you. Known for your fiery independence and drive for personal freedom, this alignment will test the very core of your relationships, your sense of self-worth, and the foundation you've spent so much time building. But fear not, this isn't a punishment. In fact, it's a cosmic invitation to evolve, to let go of what no longer serves you, and to rise from the ashes. Welcome to the Year of Triumph 2025, where the real work begins. But before we get there, let's first face the 7 karmic lessons that you, as an Aries, must learn by August 1st, 2025. Now, the real kicker? Venus square Saturn doesn't stand alone. It's part of a rare Cardinal T-square, with Neptune also adding to the mix. For you, Aries, this is the kind of cosmic pressure that can feel like the ground beneath you is shifting. Relationships that once seemed solid may start to crack. Financial security, emotional stability, everything you thought was unshakable might just crumble, leaving you questioning, are these connections really serving my highest good? This is the universe's way of saying, it's time to upgrade, Aries. No more playing it small. But here's the good news, chosen ones like you are wired for transformation. While it may not feel comfortable at first, this alignment is your chance to clear out the old, the stagnant, and the toxic, making way for something that truly aligns with your soul's purpose. Embrace it. You're not just going through a rough patch, you're gearing up for the most powerful evolution of your life. Alright, Aries, let's get real about what's coming tomorrow. With Mercury retrograde and the first quarter moon in Scorpio, you might find yourself in a bit of a cosmic blender. As an Aries, you thrive on clarity, directness, and getting things done. But tomorrow, the universe has other plans. The energy will force you to hit pause, and let's just say, it's going to feel like that moment when you're on a roller coaster right before the drop. Relationships you once thought were unshakable might suddenly start slipping through your fingers like sand. But here's the thing, embrace it. Instead of fighting the current, let the universe show you what's ready to evolve. It's like cleaning out your closet, you might not be thrilled about it at first, but once you let go of that outdated stuff, you'll make room for something better. And we all know, Aries, you love a good upgrade. Now, let's talk about Venus square Saturn. A lot of people might see this as just some astrological bad news, but it's actually an opportunity for transformation. You know, sometimes growth requires a bit of chaos. It's like rearranging furniture. You've got to knock down a few walls to make space for the new things you actually want. If you've been hanging on to relationships or beliefs that don't serve your highest good, this alignment is the universe's way of giving them a nudge out the door. This isn't just about breaking things down, it's about building something stronger. And for you, Aries, who's always been about change, this is like cosmic encouragement to level up. Trust that this is the push you've been waiting for, one that'll propel you into a new chapter of self-empowerment. And then comes the fun part, the emotional freeze. You might wake up tomorrow feeling like your heart is made of stone, like someone turned off the emotional thermostat. For the fiery Aries, this could feel like a major bummer, but don't panic just yet. This sudden detachment? It's not some cruel cosmic joke, it's Saturn's tough love. It's pushing you to examine where you've been overinvested emotionally, whether that's in relationships, work, or even your own self-image. That cold shower? It's a gift. It's showing you where you've been giving away your power for the sake of comfort or convenience. But remember, chosen ones like you are built to bounce back. Use this time to reclaim your emotional sovereignty and realign with your true path. When everything feels cold and distant, it's actually creating the space you need to thaw and embrace the warmth of your own power. As an Aries, you're no stranger to action, hustle, and charging forward. But here's the cosmic twist: Venus square Saturn is urging you to hit pause and take a step back. Now is the time to reflect and reassess your boundaries. Are you truly demanding what you deserve in your relationships? Are you standing firm in your self-worth, or are you bending over backward to make others comfortable? This cosmic alignment is a wake-up call, showing you exactly where you've been compromising and not for the better. You see, Aries, it's not about bending and shaping yourself to fit others' needs. Instead, it's time to assert those boundaries with confidence. The good news? Once you draw that line, you'll attract people and opportunities that are in true alignment with your authentic self. And as we know, nothing worth having comes easy. But building that solid foundation will ensure it doesn't crumble under pressure. Now, let's talk about the emotional freeze. I know, Aries, you hate slowing down. You like the heat, the action, and the thrill. But trust me, this emotional freeze is like the cosmic spa treatment you didn't know you needed. It may feel like your emotions are on ice, and that can be frustrating. But here's the kicker: this freeze is actually a gift. It clears away the fog and lets you see your relationships with unclouded vision. No more nostalgia tricking you into thinking that toxic relationship is worth salvaging. The truth is, this freeze is showing you where to cut the emotional fat, whether that's with people, situations, or habits that no longer serve your fire. And as the walls begin to crumble, don't panic. This is your cosmic clearing. I know, Aries, you've never been afraid to walk away from the unnecessary, but this moment is more than that. Saturn's cold touch is challenging you to let go of relationships, whether personal or professional, that are comfortable but unfulfilling. Yes, it's uncomfortable, but it's also an invitation to rise higher. As the year of triumph 2025 begins, embrace this transition. Face what's crumbling, and rise up stronger than ever before. The universe isn't taking anything from you, it's making space for what's truly meant to be in your life. Aries, you know as well as I do that growth doesn't happen in your comfort zone, yet here we are, with Venus in Cancer squaring Saturn in Aries, and suddenly, you're feeling like your roots are being pulled out of the ground. It's unsettling, I get it. Venus in Cancer loves to keep things emotionally secure, cozy, and predictable, while Saturn in Aries has a much more let's shake things up vibe. It's like asking a lion to calmly meditate in a yoga class, definitely not your favorite activity, right? But here's the truth: this emotional discomfort is exactly where the growth happens. It's the universe testing your foundation, asking you to look deeper and find the core of your real security. Spoiler alert, it's not in your bank account, your latest achievement, or that shiny new thing you're eyeing. No, your true sense of security is embedded in something much stronger: who you are, your inner fire, your strength, your authenticity. Now, let's turn to Neptune's fog, because honestly, what's a little cosmic chaos without a bit of disorientation, right? With Venus squaring Neptune, things are going to feel blurry, like trying to drive through a foggy night with only your headlights and a prayer. You might find yourself lost in confusion, questioning what's real and what's illusion. As an Aries, you love clarity and precision, so this nebulous energy might feel like it's working against you. But I'm here to tell you that this fog isn't your enemy, it's an opportunity. It's the universe's way of telling you to stop forcing logic and start trusting your intuition. Yes, I know, trusting that gut feeling can feel risky, especially when your natural instinct is to dive in head first and make things happen. But Aries, right now, your intuition is being upgraded. Think of it like a software update for your soul, uncomfortable at first, but ultimately designed to help you make deeper, more meaningful connections and open up doors that logic alone can't. So, here's the cosmic assignment for you, Aries: embrace this fog. Let it guide you into unfamiliar territory. Stop trying to control everything with your mind and start listening to that deeper knowing inside you. Trust that this shift is laying the groundwork for your cosmic recalibration, where the answers won't come from your head, they'll come from your heart. And let's be real, when was the last time your heart led you wrong? Exactly. Alright, Aries, brace yourself, because the universe is about to drop some heavy truths. Saturn's karmic cycle is coming full circle, and that means it's time to face the music. You're probably no stranger to jumping into situations head first after all, that's basically your signature move. But now, with Saturn's influence, it's time to look back and ask yourself, what needs to be healed? This isn't about shaming yourself for past decisions. Trust me, there's no room for that after all. We're talking about an Aries here. It's about understanding the patterns in your life that have kept you stuck and acknowledging the lessons you might have skipped over. Venus square Saturn is shining a spotlight on the unresolved issues you've avoided, especially in your relationships. But, Aries, it's time to stop dodging the emotional grenades. Karma isn't here to punish you, it's here to set you free. This is your chance to break the chains, step into a higher version of yourself, and maybe even laugh at the mistakes you've made, because, hey, you're Aries. You learn by doing and sometimes by crashing and burning, but with flair, of course. Now, let's get to relationships. With Venus in Cancer squaring Saturn in Aries, the cosmic alignment is transforming your relationships into teachers. This isn't about possession or holding on to people out of fear of losing them. Nope, Aries, you've always been a risk taker, and guess what? Now's the time to take a bigger risk, evolving. Sometimes, relationships need to fade away so you can make room for new ones. It's like spring cleaning, but for your emotional life. And no, it's not easy to let go of what feels comfortable or familiar, but it's necessary. As an Aries, you know that growth can only happen when you stop holding on to things that don't nurture you anymore. True love isn't about keeping someone close because you're afraid to be alone, it's about mutual growth. So, here's a challenge: let go of relationships that are stunting your evolution. Trust that the universe will bring in the ones that are meant to support your next chapter. And speaking of next chapters, the evolution of values is coming your way. With all this external pressure, Aries, you'll soon realize that it's your values, not what society tells you, that will truly shape your future. It's time for a deep, personal revolution in your life. You've probably been clinging to some illusions about what's important, but get ready to watch them fall away. This is about embracing authenticity in all aspects of your life, no more pretending or fitting into someone else's mold. Your authentic self is ready to rise up, and the universe is giving you the cosmic green light to fully align with your true path. Aries, let's talk about something that's been brewing for a while now, the massive shift in your priorities. You might think of it as a simple change, but let me assure you, this isn't just a little tweak in your to-do list. This is a full-blown, worldview-altering transformation. You're about to step into a new phase where your heart will finally align with the truth of your soul, not the expectations of others. For so long, you've been trying to live up to what others think you should be, and let's face it, Aries, you've been a pro at it. But now it's time to walk away from the fake, the false, and the things that have been holding you back from being your authentic self. Imagine the freedom you'll feel when you stop living for the approval of others and start living for you. That's where the magic happens. You're about to open the door to a life that's truly yours, one where authenticity is your guiding star, and nothing, not even Saturn's square, can dim its light. And this leads us to the next big reveal: your hidden strength. Aries, You've always prided yourself on your ability to face challenges head-on. But this transit is going to teach you something important. The real test is not the external forces trying to break you down. It's about how strong you are on the inside. The universe is about to show you a strength that you've been carrying all along, and you're going to be surprised at just how powerful you really are. The pressure you're facing right now? It's like that moment when coal is under intense pressure, but instead of crumbling, it turns into a diamond. This moment? This is your transformation. As you surrender to the process and let go of what doesn't serve you, you'll shine in ways you never thought possible. No more doubts, no more holding back. You are stronger, wiser, and ready for whatever comes next. Bring it on, because you've got this. Now, let's talk about the new beginning that's unfolding. Venus square Saturn isn't just about challenges, it's an initiation. Aries, this is a fresh chapter, a whole new level of growth for you. The best part? What's emerging from the ashes is your true self, the one who is unbreakable, clear, and more confident than ever before. You're not just stepping into the next phase of your journey, you're leaping into it with a sense of purpose and power that only an Aries could embody. 2025 is your year of triumph, and everything leading up to this moment has been laying the foundation for the authentic Aries you're about to become. Get ready for the ride of your life, because once you embrace your true self, the world won't know what hit it. So, Aries, I'll leave you with this: embrace the changes, trust the process, and enjoy the ride. You're about to discover a version of yourself that's more powerful than ever, and the universe is cheering you on every step of the way. Remember, life isn't about being stuck in the old ways, it's about embracing what's new, even when it's uncomfortable. That's where growth happens, and Aries, you were born to grow. And before you go, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel, Zodiac Talks Tarot, for more cosmic insights and astrological wisdom. Let's continue this journey together. Your year of triumph 2025 is just getting started.